I think there's a bit of a segue into, I'm curious your thoughts on the tariffs and the China steel coming into North America, and what your thoughts are on that around specifications and the whole tariffs.
Well, global trade's way to pick a doozy. Global trade's, an interesting topic. I think it's tough because for a lot of things like aluminum and steel, it's commoditized now, right?
Mhm.
There's such big, large amounts needed, and you know, every business along the chain needs steel or aluminum or something somewhere, and you know, obviously, it'd be great if every country could provide it to itself, the resources needed, but
Yeah.
the way things have shifted, and um, globalizing all these things, it becomes difficult. I've been lucky enough to work in aerospace where that's less of an issue because um, we have to have U.S. made materials,
We do.
right? A lot of the nickel based superalloys are ITAR restricted. They're tariff protected technologies.
Okay.
Um, so you can't go to China or Russia or sometimes even Europe for the material.
Right.
Um,
Okay. Okay. So I mean,
a
all
lot of it's made a lot
this.
of it's made in house or
So it's all
whatever.
sourced in. What if you can't get the materials you need in America?
Um, there are I'm sure there's some other recourses. I never ran into that thing, thankfully.
Okay.
I think we had some Russian titanium somewhere, but we couldn't use it for anything because no one wanted it in the material, in the part. I don't know why we bought it. That wasn't my decision.
It's probably a microphone in it or something.
It would be difficult, but um, yeah, it's really interesting. But I think got a lot of people out there who all need the same thing. And like I said, 1018 steel is 1018 steel for the most part.
Mhm.
There's some applications where you're going to want to make sure that it went through the right processing, and the right routes to get to where you are. You can get 1018 by a number of different manners, but if you need it for an application where it's defect sensitive, then there's some processing routes that will ensure that you have the cleanest product. So depending on your application, if I need mild steel for a chair, does it matter the provenance of it? No, but if I'm making the landing gear for a plane,
Mhm.
then that might make a difference, right? So like we talked, that application is important. I
Mhm.
think that kind of is part of it,
Yeah.
right? It's the material, but do I need a very fancy high strength low alloy steel for applications that a plain carbon steel will do? Probably not. Save some money.
Yeah. Cool, man.